today we are going to be replacing the fan speed resistor on my truck. Went out the other day, had to wait for the part to come in before I can do it. I'm gonna show y'all what is going on, and if you have this problem in your vehicle, specifically a 9906, you can change it, and I'll show you how to replace it today. Everything, like, it's still, I know in these older vehicles you can have it on 0 but it still blows a little bit, but you can go through all the speeds. Nothing happens at all. So you'll get down here and there's one 7 mil here. And I don't think, yeah, that one's not bolted in on mine. It's in a bad spot, but there'll be one like, really can't see it because of my hand. It's right here. But you gotta pop them off and then pull this down. And with this, the other bolt is on this. Oh, mine ain't even got one. Here, show you. Pull it out now. The other bolt for it is right here. This, right on behind your center console if you have one. And pull it out, and you should be able to pull it all the way out on the passenger side. So this right here is the fan speed resistor itself. Like I said, it's up under that piece of plastic right here. I just went and grabbed the tools to get that off, and I'm about to pull the plastic down. I don't have, the tripod's too big to like sit you up here in the floorboard, and it's gonna be in my way. So I'm gonna try and just like stick y'all up under the seat where you can kind of see me working on it, but I'll pick y'all back up if I don't when I get this piece of plastic down. And this right here, if it'll focus, are the screws to get out. They're 7 millimeter. And like I said, mine's here, and this has already came out. And the fan speed resistor is right there. And there you go. Pull that out like that. Right here. Should just wiggle off. Yeah. Have one plug back here in the back. Can't seem to reach that one right now. Oh, Lord. There it goes. Should pull out there. And then, Jesus Christ. And there's the old one. And they send you a new harness. I don't know, I guess, if the wires on this one are messed up, not working. Not real for sure. I'm gonna just plug it all back up and put her up in here. Yeah, that's not locked up or anything, so that's good. And Tim, what I do, or what I tend to do on these, this will never slide out unless it's like a main plug on the motor or something. I wouldn't do it. But if it's like in your truck, cut the end of this off. Make it 10 times easier in a spot like that right there, where you ain't got to fight a clip, and you can just pull it straight out. And you can just slide her back up in there. Slide that like that. And these right here are 7/32. They are not the 7 mil. So, just a FYI. And there you go. New one's in. And time to put this piece of plastic back on. Alright, I did not use this new wiring harness they gave me, but I am done. Piece of plastic's put back. And it still doesn't work. Oh, 1 second. It's working on 2. It's working on 0. Not understanding. Alright, it's getting dark. And I mean, I put it in and 1 will work, but it doesn't change throughout the entire, like, it's 1 through 5, it goes to 1 and then it won't change the speed after that. I'm gonna come out here tomorrow, see what's going on with it, and see if I can fix it. Just got off of work. I've been tinkering with this fan speed resistor or whatever it is, and it still doesn't work all the way like it should, but it works better than it did. But I knew I wouldn't get 10 minutes out of that little bit of things I had to do, so I've been seeing comments about needing to update on what I'm gonna do, and I guess I'll give y'all an update and answer questions that I've honestly been texted and asked. And if y'all watch the YouTube video, y'all get the answer. And if you don't, I've probably done text you and told you already, but you keep asking. So I'm going to give y'all an update and answer questions. From the last time I posted, I was on Graps. I traded them G29s and bald Venoms straight for them Graps. Dude, and I don't know where he's at, but I drove to Jasper, picked those up, traded those Graps, brand new, straight for these OGs and 26s and 37s. These have alignment wear on the inside, but this is brand new. The back ones are the lower ones, and my cap fell out. I got some coming in. These are the lowest. This one and the other one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm gonna buy new tires. The red hood, I was going to get it all color matched, the whole truck, bumper plastics. I'll tell y'all what happened here. the bumper plastics, mirrors, door handles, bed cap covers, roll pan, shaved tailgate, and y'all know I had all the plans, 16 wides, everything before next year scraping. Text the guy, told him what I wanted to do. He gave me a quote. I think it was like $1,300 for all of it, molded it, and the body work, everything. And he was like, but if I paint just the roll pan and the stuff you want done, it won't match this 20-year-old paint. So I told him, I said, all right, I want to change the color of the truck anyway. Give me a quote on this paint job I want to do. And I can't lie, I'm a blue ball, y'all. I'm not showing y'all the paint I want to do. It'll just be shown on the YouTube channel when I get the truck painted. The quote for the paint job is $13,000. Yeah, it's steep. It's the paint I want though. And that's just the body. Me changing, it's going to be completely different. So me changing it, I've got a guy in Louisiana, Trevor Bro, or I think that's how you say it. He's gonna do a frame off on it. After I get the paint done, taking it down to him, getting the frame off. Completely all of it stripped off, cab, every bit of it. He said $8K from like stripping the whole entire cab and suspension completely off the truck, doing all the work itself. That'll be rear end powder coated as well, and by the time I do that, I'm gonna have a 4-link kit done in the rear. That's my plans. Get the truck painted, get all the stuff for the 4-link bags. I think I'm gonna do triple bellow. I think it's 4 to 18 inches of travel, and 4 like all the way aired out. That, get the 4-link done, and when I get that done, it's gonna be all raw metal. And when I take it to Trevor, I'm gonna get him to powder coat the rear end and all that when he does the frame off. But then the truck's probably just gonna sit. I'm planning on buying a 4-wheeler, and as y'all know, Carson, he got a Water Bikes TikTok. They do riding 4-wheelers in the channel. I'm thinking about buying me a 4-wheeler. What I'm planning on doing is getting the truck painted, probably get the 4-link done in the rear, and just the stuff, the bars and stuff powder coated where they're not raw metal, and let the truck sit like that. Honestly, get it painted. And what happened here, my buddy, his dad, he hit a deer, and I was like, well, the truck's just gonna sit, so yeah, I'll take my bottom bumper plastic off. And right when I took it off, the transmission in my daily driver that I was driving has completely went out. With lower tread tires, I do scrub a little, but it's only like in a curve, and it like leans to this side. It's the only time it'll scrub. Doesn't scrub on the back side back here anywhere. I think I may have scrubbed up here a few times. Yeah, I scrubbed up there a few times from like hitting a bump and it hitting it. But it's not dented. The bed side is still straight. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't think I've ever scrubbed on this side. I've scrubbed up here. I actually think that's old. I'm pretty sure it's rusted. Yeah. Sprayed it off. It's immediately back dirty out there where I work. Bumper's gone because the roll pan was sitting in my bedroom. Like I said, it was all gonna get done. It was gonna be like maybe September, October, and I was gonna have everything ready and the money saved up for him to color match it. Pulled it off. The bumper literally sits right there. I just don't feel like putting it on because I don't have tag lights. My tag light for it, or what it was gonna be when I got the roll pan, is a rock light. I got wired up in there, so I'm gonna just leave it like this. I ain't got pulled over. I've been driving it for 3-4 months, so Not changed anything in the interior. Suspension's still the same. I did buy one of these. I don't know if y'all have ever shopped on Cardi, but it took it out of my PayPal account. And I have everything to where it should be delivered to my house and purchased all, and I ain't got to do nothing on PayPal. Took the money off, and now it's saying it needs my address, so I just canceled the order. So, if I'm being honest, the order never really canceled. I still don't get the $75 back, so I think I just took an L on the bottom valence, but it's whatever, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah. Since the last time y'all seen it, really ain't changed much. I think with the G29s, I didn't have a bumper. I put it back on, and I fixed I don't know, not real for sure, but I did fix the bumper mounts. I need to paint those as well. Drop in the comments, though, what y'all think the new paint and what color you think I'm going to do the frame. I do have a group chat of me and all my buddies. Every one of them do know what it is, but I don't think they watch the YouTube videos, so it's really not going to get given away in the comments, I don't think. And people probably won't even watch this far. Give y'all a little rundown on Carson's truck. He ain't done much to it. He took it to that Bama show that Poppin' and Mail hosted, but that was it, really. He did trade them 20s and 35s. Very slim tread now that he had for straight for 20s and 37s. I never really noticed like how much tires lifted up a vehicle, but now I stand in front of the truck and I'm like 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2", something like that, and my head's like here on the hood. And before it would be, I could like look over it a little bit. But yeah, that's all that really changed. He had to put a rear lift in the back of the truck because it was scrubbing or rubbing. It wasn't really scrubbing, but yeah, that's why I ain't got no rear blocks, because he took my McGolfy blocks and put them back here, and it's crazy how much it changed it. I say crazy, it's really not even that much from like a factory height OBS in the rear, but it changed it a little bit enough. It got it off the tire. Interior still the same on it. He did tune his doors a little bit more. I think I've asked him to get a truck review on it. I asked him once when he was on the when everybody was getting truck reviews on Carson's. Austin, Poppin got one at Scraping, I think it was, or no, it was PCB. And then Austin and Jordan, I asked him to get one. We didn't do it, and I asked him again. He said he'll think about it, get it done. He really don't feel like doing nothing. He just been working on the four wheelers and stuff. But yeah, it's still the same in here. This little porch monkey done crept out the house. And her swole face. Yeah, that's about it though. Really, main thing I'm waiting for mine is get that daily driver back, save up, and get the truck painted. I just want to get it done, honestly. And when I do that, I'll probably throw it in the paint booth. I have some stock spindles laying around here somewhere. I'm probably going to pull the lift off by 35 amps for these 6s. And put it on, leave it like this, where I ain't scrubbing the bed right when I get it out of paint. And just do 6s and 35s and keys crank, where he ain't got to be standing on a step ladder trying to paint the top of the cab and stuff. That was another thing with it. That, like I said, that was $13,000 just for the body of the truck and painting all the plastics and the body work I was gonna get done. That doesn't include, because it being a white color, me changing it. I don't want it to be like a sore thumb or ice ore. When you look behind the motor, when I open the hood or something, just me in general. I'm not saying be popping hood at shows and stuff, but just for me, I would hate to see white on the color I'm doing. So I'm gonna get, when he's Trevor is doing the frame off, the cab's gonna be off the frame. So I'm gonna drive down there to Louisiana, pick up. I think I'm gonna get him to do the fenders because it's easy to take these off. But I'm gonna pick up the cab and I think that'll be it. Get them to paint up under the cab on it, the firewall, and the interior is going to be out because you got to get all the body, or not the body mounts, but just like the wiring harness and everything for the dash. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to strip the interior when I get it out, put all the interior here at the house, take it there, and it's just literally the entire cab, everything, the back side of the cab here, under the bed, and all that. So that'll be another, I don't know, with labor and stuff and them having to put it on a rotisserie, probably like another $5,000 doing that. So I'm gonna probably shoot for like 20K all in just the paint job with the labor and everything it's gonna be, because the reason I'm not gonna take it to him and let the paint guy pull it all off the frame and everything is because he quoted me starting out just pulling it off the frame, how much work it'd be would be $22,000, not including painting it. So when Trevor said 8K for the frame off, I was just gonna not waste my gas, but just drive down there, pick it up, and spend less than gas doing that, and bring it back up here to where I get my stuff painted, or where Carson got his truck painted at, and where I'm taking mine. Just drop it off to him. But yeah, I think, maybe, not for sure. I'm still gonna keep this McGolfies, just because, thinking about maybe just getting it powder coated the factory color that they come. But I do think I'm gonna grab me a drop bracket lift. I've been tossing the idea around to make this one, because y'all may not have seen it. I had posted on Instagram, and there was something I did, and it just made the lift like really, really big in the front, and my keys were still all the way down. So it rode like garbage, so I took it off. But I was thinking about doing that again, buying a bigger spindle or finding some way to correct the angle of the upper control arm so I could get more out of it and turn it up some more. But yeah, I think that's about all I got for y'all. Ain't much I've done. Like I said, truck's dirty. Don't even look all in one piece. There's been people stop by Mom's shop there in Kennedy and ask her, like, if I've gotten to a wreck or something and what's going on with the red hood. But I mean, having no bottom valence plays a big factor in having a wreck. It does look like it's totaled. But yeah, that's it. And it'll probably be another 5 years before I post again, because I have zero content to film because I don't have my daily driver. But yeah, that'll be it. Filming this Christmas Eve right now. So y'all have a Merry Christmas. It's going to be late when I post it. I'm probably not going to post it no time this week. But yeah, I'll see y'all. Like and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Before I take a nap, before I go to sleep, count 100 racks while I'm praying on my knees. Chop up with the 50 wicker, make the bitch breathe. Never snitching, never switching, nigga, please. Throwing up the cheese, throwing up a couple peas. Ain't going outside, nigga, you don't read. Everybody having paper, ain't nobody greedy. Thotties in the room, I deny them, they cannot eat. I keep talking about her cause I'm missing pistol peas. Need you on my shoulder, you an angel, watch the demons. Oh, I'm in the pity screaming, for hyenas. Should've thought about it, watch your mouth when you see me. We don't talk, send them shooters out, beam them. We ain't taking chain, we got too much aquafina. Can't come up in my trap, at the door you get a screening. When the money involved, it's summon all the heathens. Jesus, please speak to me, I need some reason. I miss her, wanna kiss her on the weekend. Only got one shot, you want my spot, I'll come and eat you. So much money that the government think we do treason. Policing, niggas pulling up to the precinct. I need me.